you beautiful people, and welcome back to another League of Legends Arcane reaction video. That is right, we are continuing our journey through this series with episode 2. Now, before we jump into this, I just want to say I'm not sure if these are going to continue on YouTube. They will this week, they might next week. I'm just letting all of you know, I'm giving you all a heads up. If the series has a lot of support on YouTube and you all would really love it to continue on YouTube, then I will continue it. But due to the fact that I didn't foresee that Netflix owned the rights to all the audio for this entire video, the editing is a nightmare. So it's a lot of work. It's so much work. So if all of you absolutely love this series and want it to continue on YouTube, put a like, put a comment, all that stuff. And I'll try and continue the entire series on YouTube weekly over the next few weeks. But either way, the entire series is definitely going to continue on Patreon. Now, the Patreon I've set to the lowest possible paywall. It's on $1. If you want to watch the full, unblurred, unedited, full reactions, they are always uploaded on Patreon. Link is in the description. But other than that, I am so curious to explore this world, to see more about it. I've heard that it just gets better and better, and there's some insane episodes coming up. So, honestly, I loved episode 1. I love the art style, and I want to learn more. So either way, I'm finishing the entire season 1. Let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Arcane episode 2.
You really went to the undercity to get these? Weren't you afraid?
A little danger is worth the risk, don't you think? Careful. That's your parents' money you're dropping.
Oh.
Hello? Is someone in there? Hey, open up!
Jayce?
I do have a theory about this, by the way, like about the blue and about these characters. I have a theory, because I swear in the League of Legends universe, people have abilities, but I don't actually know that for sure, because I know nothing about League of Legends. I've just seen some gameplay, and I swear they have abilities, and we haven't seen anyone with abilities yet, that I know. It's funny how literally, what, 20, 30 seconds ago, I was like, I haven't seen anyone with abilities yet. And then in walks fucking League of Legends Gandalf with a staff, and there you go. I've seen people with, I guess, some kind of abilities. I don't know, or he's just got a staff of abilities. Fucking hell, that was, I actually thought this show was rated a PG. I only found out today it's rated a 15, so, I've got a funny feeling it's going to be way darker than I actually thought it was going to be, which is going to be interesting, because I thought it was going to be lighthearted and chill, but I guess I was being wrong.
Let's go over it again.
You have to believe me, I didn't do this.
Relax, kid. We know it was a break-in, but that doesn't explain this.
What happened here?
Science, I guess?
Last time I checked, science didn't require illegal equipment.
Nor was this approved by the Academy. Who authorized your research?
It was an independent study.
Here to ensure that anything dangerous is removed safely. Which, according to my list, includes you.
What? How am I dangerous?
No, that's for the council to decide.
So, is this world like a dystopian dictatorship or something? Because it feels kind of, I don't know the word for it. It just feels kind of like cracked down, you know, dictatory. I reckon it's evil scientist, man. Oh.
Imprisonment. What a curious principle. We confine the physical body, yet the mind is still free. I do love a good conundrum. No great science should ever put lives in danger. Be honest now. What manner of inquiry was this?
Professor Heimerdingrai, I believe I've discovered something truly incredible. A way to harness magic through science.
Magic. Own your mistakes before the council. Admit your work was dangerous. But speak nothing of magic. Do that, and I theorize you'll get away with, how do you say, a slap on the wrist.
Remind me why we bother with this dump.
Oh, what's the matter, Milo? You worried Powder's gonna beat you again?
Hey!
I haven't checked out any of the voice actors yet. Are there any like big names that I would recognize behind this? I can Google it, but I always find it's nicer asking you guys these questions.
If she didn't keep fixing these things, I wouldn't keep missing. Maybe just don't take Powder next time.
Oh, Powder does the same face, I'm guessing they're sisters. I've forgotten the name. Is it Violet? I can't remember, but I'm guessing they're sisters. Pink hair, blue hair.
Hey guys, you should see this.
Search them.
Fast-paced series, isn't it? Like a lot happens. There's like so much going on all the time.
Over here!
You need to hide those crystals.
Yeah, no shit.
The House Pharaohs received your letter. They insist visit.
Yeah, like, it's so fast-paced. This show is constantly surprising me. I went into this with such different expectations. Not thinking it would be bad, but thinking it'd be slower, thinking it'd be more like world-building. It's very quick-paced, and I mean that in a good way. It's like, it constantly keeps you on the edge of your seat. I'm finding it hard to find times to chat about anything, so I'm just sucked into it.
This is steady.
Steady is stagnant, Allura.
They wished me to remind you that it's thanks to their innovations that you are the richest person in Piltover.
Yet I remain the poorest Medada.
I don't know.
Excellent choice, Councillor Medada. A supreme challenge.
Anyone seen Hellraiser? That looks a lot like... If you've seen it, you know.
We need something revolutionary, Allura. Something to put Piltover on the map. But Heimerdinger favors him?
As far as I can tell.
This one.
That's... well, that's a child's toy.
Good.
The boy's got ambition. It's why we supported him in the first place.
Ambition? Darling, he nearly blew up our daughter.
Besides, we're his patrons. If anyone is meant to speak up for him, it's us.
We should hit them back. We've got the numbers to beat them.
The earrings are like
let's
the jewel.
teach him what it means to mess with us!
We crossed that bridge once before.
We all know how that ended.
You're just protecting your kids.
I'm protecting our people. Do I look afraid?
No. You look weak.
Even Powder wants to fight.
So why aren't we?
Okay, well,
Echo's a cool name. I like Echo. That's a cool name.
Vander's gotta deal with the enforcers.
What deal?
That's a walk with some attitude right there.
For your birthday, Counselor.
Oh, Mel, this is too kind.
I'm told it was built only for the sharpest of minds.
And I bought you some ginkgo nuts.
Ah! Don't you know I'm allergic? What are you trying to do? Kill an old man?
Jayce.
You know, this is going to be extremely random, but I've just had a random thought. Anyone ever have random thoughts? You know your fingernail? You know you have two parts to your fingernail? Well, the top part, like the white part, is that the only part that grows, or does your entire fingernail grow from the bottom to the top? That's what I'm wondering. Does the white part grow off of the, like, pink part? Or does the pink part, does it all just grow? Does it all grow? I don't know why, but that just popped in my head. Anyway, back to Arcane. That's literally just like, I have no idea. Something on here just made me think that, and I was like, huh. So I figured I'd ask all of you. Anyway, here we go.
Talus. You are accused of illegal experimentation and endangering the citizens of Piltover. As Jayce's patron of many years, I can speak for his character. I believe that one day he will be a great contributor to our society.
He destroyed a building. Is this the sort of contribution we can expect? If you were a scientist, you'd know you can't make a prototype without breaking a few wrenches.
Perhaps we should just finish.
I was trying to create magic.
Magic?
Arcane talents are something you're born with. They can't be fabricated.
Actually, I believe it is possible. We, the pioneers of science, can use it for good. We're the champions of discovery. Why fear it when we can master it?
Jayce, enough.
This is the city of progress. Think of the wonders we could create. Let me prove—
Enough! You don't understand what's at stake. But how can you? That's a burden that only I here carry. Time. I've seen this power in the wrong hands. It corrupts, consumes, lays waste to civilizations.
Wait, that looked like ancient Egypt or something, or Jerusalem. Is this universe Earth? Is this like a different alternate Earth, or that was just like coincidence? I am curious because I thought this was just like a fantasy world unattached to our own, but maybe it isn't.
That cannot happen here, my boy. It must not.
Heimerdinger is right. Piltover was founded to escape the warmongering of mages, not cultivate them.
She must be banished from Piltover.
Please let me speak!
As a lower house, my voice doesn't carry much weight here. But as a mother, I have a voice that matters deeply. My son isn't in his right mind. Please, let him come home.
A crime like this can't be overlooked. The boy must be punished.
A violation of the ethos calls for banishment. But I can sympathize with a young man's dream to change the world. Perhaps in this matter, a lesser sentence may suffice. All those in favor? You may take your son home, Mrs. Talus.
I don't know who the woman is who gave the guy the children's toy, but already, I like her. I like her. Even when she walked into the room and she like took control of the room, she had that like sassy attitude. I'm here to you know, cause issues kind of walk. I'm like, I like her. I like her. It's like a level from Hitman.
First time I've been invited to the lanes. It better be worth my time. Who are you?
You're looking for 4 children. The ones running circles round Piltover's finest.
What about it?
Oh, don't look so concerned. I'm about to make your day.
Can I come in?
Oh, wait a second. So the dude with the staff and the stones, that person was harnessing power, but wasn't born with it. At least that's what he believes, right? Is that what's going on here? And then when they were like, how did you do that? He handed them a stone, or they handed him a stone, and were like, this is how I did it. So he believes that that stone is what makes people have power, or can at least give people power. That you're not, that some people can be born with it, but some people can use it through these stones. Is that what his lessons are? What his studies are?
I still remember the look on your face when you found these. You need to let it go.
I could have convinced the council. If my own family won't help me, I'll find someone who will.
Nonsense. It's far too unstable.
Could you stabilize it?
Me? Why would I? That only leads to more problems. And that poor boy has enough of them.
Was that boy and his mother, were they the 2 people in the snowstorm?
Already. There. Come tomorrow morning, his research will be safely disposed of. Lock up.
These sea creatures look terrifying, by the way.
Beautiful, aren't they? Yet, up there, on the surface, no one even knows they exist.
What? No. No, it'll kill me!
I'd like to let you in on a very important secret I learned when I was about your age, boys. No, it comes to those who will do anything to achieve it. It's time to let the monster out.
Was this their first human experiment, or have they done ones before? Holy shit, I'm confused. So is this a different kind of power? Are there 2 different kinds of powers now? Someone's gonna need to tell me, like, because I'm gonna call it the blue stone power, the born with it power, and the purple ooze power. Similar to what we saw in the first Power Rangers movie, if anyone's seen that. Alright, purple ooze power, I'm guessing, is different from blue stone power. And purple ooze power seems to be the naughty power.
They won't see you. Your name's no good now. My dad says you're a misfit. And that we can't be friends anymore.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to explain.
I think you've done enough.
You said this was a robbery. Did they take anything dangerous?
We'll find them. Don't worry.
We've conducted exhaustive interrogations. Frozen commerce for half the district. With all due respect, Counselor, don't you think we've pushed them hard enough?
Do whatever it takes. Turn the undercity upside down if you have to. Just find them.
These people kind of suck, you know? They kind of suck. They're not exactly nice. I don't like them.
What can I get you?
4 sump rats will do. Search the place.
Drink.
I'll take the strongest shit you got.
You be careful with that.
Nearly forgot. I ran into an old friend of yours. He had some stories.
You can't escape the past, right? It'd be a shame if I had to put them on again. Cast irons, well, it's hard to clean.
We all know there is a crime behind every coin that passes through this place. You're just a small man in a little hole the world forgot to bury. And I'm gonna bury the lot of you.
You all okay?
I'm confused. So, I'm guessing the first thing we saw at the beginning of episode 1 was an uprising from the lowers to the highers, right? And Vander was a significant part in that uprising. But now, I'm guessing due to Vander seeing how many people died and how they lost, I'm guessing, doesn't want to relive those moments, but the people are getting restless again, and it seems like an uprising is due, and now Vander being the strongest, people are looking to him, but he is not willing. I'm guessing that's what's going on.
No, we're not okay. They almost saw Powder. What if they took her?
No one is taking any of you. Never let that happen.
It's already happening! You heard him. They won't stop. We need to fight back. I will.
Why are we here?
Than them. That my place is down there. I want Powder to have more than that, and I'm willing to fight for it.
So was I. I was angry, just like you, what they've done to us. But who are you willing to lose? Milo? Clagger? Powder? Nobody wins in war, Vi. I'll figure it out.
really feel like it's building up to something, but I can't work out what. I don't know enough yet to understand. But I definitely feel like there's this atmosphere, this tension in the air, and I feel like something is coming. I mean, we got big pink goo crazy dude on the run. Maybe he's gonna do something, but I definitely feel something in the air. Everything's sort of building to like a fuse being lit. The art style is amazing, by the way. I really like the art style.
Am I interrupting?
The hell's your problem?
No, I was intrigued by what you said at the trial.
That makes you the only one.
Yes, well, I wanted to talk about your work, this Hextech theory of yours.
It's not a theory. I saw with my own eyes what magic can do. The lives it could save. You've no idea how beautiful it is. And now it's gone.
Which is why I'm here. Because I think you're onto something. I want to help you complete your research.
No one thinks it can be done.
When you're going to change the world, don't ask for permission.
I don't even know your name.
It's Victor.
I'm interested because you watching this right now, when you see these characters and these people and hear these names and sort of stuff, are you guys like, oh shit, Victor from the game? Or are you guys like, who the hell's Victor? I'm like, because all of these characters, I'm guessing, if you've played the game, if you're familiar with the universe, when this show came out, you were like losing your mind over all the Easter eggs and all the characters, right? For someone like me, I'm just watching it as a show that's very enjoyable. But all the characters, I don't know any of them. But to me, that just adds to my intrigue to learn more about them. But I'm curious what it would be like if I was a huge fan of the game.
Vi, where you been?
Rumor is the lanes are gonna fight.
Look, I made them for the enforcers. These are smoke bombs, and those two are full of nails. They're gonna work this time. I know it.
What the hell were you thinking? Going into the last drop. Do you have any idea what you've done?
I was getting results. You heard the council.
You're a fool. There is no stopping what happens now. Maybe it's not too late.
This audio might have to be cut. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. Just saying, it might have to be cut because it's a song and it doesn't sound like an Arcane Riot Games song. What's going on? What's going on right now?
For eternity. And after all, the rain will fall on us with
I see. I see. Okay. Is it Violet? I really want to get the name right. Fairly really confident it's Violet. Violet sent the blue thing. The tube. The mail tube. Violet sent that. That was her. It wasn't... Oh man, Vander. I feel like I'm doing alright with the names, considering it's only a second episode, right? So, awesome voice lady. Tube comes in. Flunk. And she thinks it's Vander. She's like, oh damn, Vander. Okay. Vander's gone, yo, let's meet here. Awesome voice lady's gone like, let's go meet there. But really, it was Violet who sent the blue tube. Okay. And everyone's hiding, everyone's away. And Violet did say, if you're not going to fight, then I'm going to fight. So it looks like Violet's decided to do this on her own. That way she doesn't have to risk any of her friends dying, which is what Vander said, are you willing to lose them? And Violet has decided she is not willing to lose them. That is what I'm guessing this means. I don't know if I'm wrong. I don't know if I'm right. But that is what I take away from this. I said throughout this whole episode, it feels like it's building up to something big. We haven't seen any of the names that I know from the show, because League of Legends is such a big game. There's names I've seen cosplayers of certain people. Haven't seen any of them yet. Someone in episode 1 did mention the Jinx. I can't remember, one of the guys mentioned it, but I can't remember what the context was. I think Jinx is a character. That's the only reference that I, as someone who's very new to this world, was familiar with. But other than that, I really feel like we are building to something huge here. I'm looking forward to checking out the next episode. So like I said, if this series continues to do okay on YouTube, I mean, I don't know how well the last episode did. It got very positive feedback, which is why I will do the second episode again on YouTube. If you all really want me to continue it on YouTube, then I will do my best. The editing is a nightmare. It's very hard to do. But if all of you are into it, and all of you would like me to continue this series all on YouTube, then I will. But what I will say is, it will 100% be continuing, unblurred, unedited, the full reactions on Patreon. So if you want to play it safe, you can go follow the Patreon. I know some people, like, that's why I do YouTube and Patreon as well, just so some people can get both of both worlds. But yeah, I didn't realize how much work would have to go into these series. It's very different from anything I've reacted to before. Anything. There's a lot of work that needs to go into this to make sure it's safe for YouTube. So yeah, like I said, it will continue on Patreon. And anyone who wonders about the Patreon, the only reason I have the Patreon is literally for unblurred reactions and for unedited reactions, because when we jumped into the anime world, there's so much stuff that needs to be blurred for copyright reasons. So that was why the Patreon was born. Because I know a lot of people don't want to watch the blurred reactions, so I was like, well, if you don't want to watch them, they're unblurred reactions uploads Patreon. And because I was worried about the money side of it, I didn't want anyone not being able to subscribe to Patreon, I set it to the lowest possible paywall. So it's a pay-as-you-want one, and you can pay anything as low as $1. And you'll get access to every video for an entire month, not just one video, everything on the Patreon for $1. I don't hide it behind any kind of high paywall. I don't want anyone missing out that wants it. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, links to all of that is in the description. And yeah, go follow me on Twitch, because tomorrow at 9 PM I'll be live streaming. Hopefully I'll see all of you there. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying my reactions to this series. I am really enjoying watching it. It's a lot of fun. It feels so dark, but nothing dark's happened, and I don't know if that makes sense. It just feels like a dark show with dark themes. I'm interested to see where it goes from here. Anyway, if you want to continue with me on this journey, make sure you like, and I'll see you next week. Other than that, have a fantastic weekend, and as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.